In today's video.
Excuse me, guys. No? Okay. Nah, Chad, they don't want to be on camera. They're gonna take a taxi, I think.
You guys gotta understand, when you're an edgy person, you're never, especially when you're a streamer that does self-harm and puts themselves in all sorts of dangerous situations, you're never gonna get real support. You really think everyone likes you? I mean, the amount of delusion I respect, but
We're behind them.
It's gonna be on 15 minutes.
No, I just met these guys in the courthouse. Hold on, Chad, let me see if I can get to them. They're a little bit far. I think they're probably going to the train station.
But why do they do so?
Also, chat, after this, I'll give you guys updates of what happened in the courthouse. It ended very quickly though. Like nothing really happened, like not that much, but hold on, let me try and get to him. Chad, they're over there. See him in the suit. He's right there, chat. Run! Right, they're right there. Hold on, I'm pulling up. Yo, Johnny! Johnny! Quick interview? No? I guess they don't want to. Johnny! Excuse me, guys. No? Okay. Nah, Chad, they don't want to be on camera. They're gonna take a taxi, I think. Tell him you know ice. I mean, I don't think it matters. Ego, by the way. I think they were gonna take the subway, but now they're taking a taxi. I think so. Yeah, either he's done with streaming, or I don't know. Johnny was in your chat. You didn't want to talk that. Yeah, let me give you an update on the trial, guys. Basically, I saw that it wasn't full, by the way. There was not that many people in there. But basically what happened was, the trial was like 30 minutes. Bong Bong didn't show up. There was only one witness, and I think it was from one of the bus incidents, which he pled guilty for. So in this trial, he pled guilty to one of the charges. I think it was for the playing like North Korean propaganda on the bus, and like apparently it like disturbed one of the passengers. But he pled guilty, so she just left. In relation to I think the deepfake video, nothing happened. Because Bong Bong wasn't there, there was no witnesses. So the next trial is on the 29th of October at 2 p.m. That's pretty much it. They all dipped real quick. I saw Legal Mindsets. No, she didn't drop it. It was moved to a different date. So they said that 3 witnesses are going to appear on the 29th of October. So the trial is probably going to be like 3 or 4 hours long. That's what they said. So I guess that'll be the big one. But nothing really happened, to be honest with you. But Johnny seemed super like, he seems like different this time, you know what I mean? I think from like the previous trials where he was all like happy-go-lucky, this time he was a lot more like serious. Maybe he's kind of like done with being here, I don't know. His demeanor seems very changed. Illegal Paul Risen incoming, kicks court streamer. He just wants to be done. I mean, probably. If I've been in a case for that long, I'd want to be done with it too.
Now, uh, now I've been wanting to say something about this. I've been intentionally ignoring Johnny Somali this entire time. I mean, any updates y'all bring to me, I'm not gonna fucking acknowledge. I'm not gonna allow you. There's no value in acknowledging what Johnny Somali has done anymore. We've won a long time ago. But this confirms it. I feel like he understands the weight and gravity of the situation now that it is no longer a joke. But, you know, as many times as I thought he had so many fans out there to help him, let's look at the comment section though. Well, never mind, I forgot. Oh yeah, here's one fan. We got this guy. We got some other guys down here, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. There, you know, I just find it funny. Where are all these fans at when this guy is in jail? Or when he's going through the court case? Why don't they send him money? You know? I don't think he cares at this point. He just wants to get it over with. He's no longer happy about it. I feel like once this shit is over, he's going to make two choices. One, he's either going to become some sort of hermit on the internet that just doesn't exist anymore, is no longer relevant. And yeah, that's really about it. But honestly, I could definitely sense. Sorry, guys. Just want to see my chat. I could definitely sense that he's going through it. And I gotta be on some real shit too. So, like I said before, where are all these fans at? Where are all these people that, you know, were out here trying to defend Johnny Somali, but there's none of them to be found? Like, isn't that very interesting? You don't even see all these fanboys, but yet they're not here. Why is that? I just find it very hilariously funny as to why these guys aren't here. At first, I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I'm pretty sure since they want their little favorite edge ball out, they would, you know, set up a GoFundMe or something crazy like that. But they're not here. They haven't set up shit. They're not determined to even get this guy out of here. They're not trying to support Johnny Somali, even when he was at his worst. And his worst to me is when the court case was like small. And it was going to be big soon. None of them supported him. Everyone just laughed in the chat, said the same fucking diabolical ass typical kick chat shit. And it's like he kept trying his best to like entertain his audience, but I think in the end of the day, when you're an edgy person, other edgy people are going to abandon you. They'll find someone new just like you. You're replaceable. And the thing is, it was bound to happen. I've always stated this, like your IRL fan base is never with you all the time. 90% of the time, they just want you to entertain them and they're not going to bother setting up anything for you. They'll just expect you to, you know, be fine and then entertain them like their little court jester as per usual. But This is a very good lesson to take from. Now, many people will say, no, it isn't, but it is. I don't think he's ever going to learn his lesson, and that's just me. I don't care what anyone else says. I personally believe he's not going to learn his lesson. He's going to repeat the same mistakes he just did before, but on a far worse scale. But it just, you really had to understand where I'm coming from with this. I know edgy people on the internet. They're not that bright. Like, they're not the most intelligent of individuals. They're very stupid. If you were to talk to them as to why they think that shit is funny, they will literally just say, you just need to learn how to gain a sense of humor. None of them are actually funny themselves. They're inhumane motherfuckers. Anything that happens to them tomorrow, no one's not going to give a shit, and they will cry in their grave knowing that. That's something they fear the most, is being truly forgotten. And to be short, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Johnny Somali is going to get out of this, which I'm grateful for. As you can see the charges in front of you. Let's go to where this isn't in the way. So y'all can look at the charges, pause if you need to. But this is a fat amount. And it's their rules. If they tell you not to play loud music, it's just how it is. It's not a debate, and it's not up for debate, especially. So you just gotta understand they don't allow you to play loud music. I don't know why this was so hard to understand. And then this is his court date, August 13th, which is since then passed. Been a couple of days now, but yep. But it just seems like these guys aren't going to win. So that Hank dude is going to be the first one to abandon ship. I'll say that much. He's the first one to leave before anyone else. See, that's why you guys gotta understand, when you're an edgy person, you're never, especially when you're a streamer that does self-harm and puts themselves in all sorts of dangerous situations, you're never gonna get real support. You really think everyone likes you? I mean, the amount of delusion I respect, but to deny that you're not liked at all is crazy. These people don't like you. That's why no one has pulled up to help Johnny Somali, because there are no real fans in the first place. So all this free Johnny Somali is a bot thing. A small sprinkle of fans that don't even exist haven't paid a dime to help this man out. He has nobody. And honestly, if I recall, he had depressive tendencies. He talked about how he's always wanted to do something to himself because he was small. He was way more tinier than most people. So he's always wanted to do something to everybody. So he got what he wanted. But at the end of the day, no one's not going to fall for this bullshit. Look, I'm not going to even acknowledge this case again. You can expect another video of me just dipping and dodging out of the Johnny Somali shit. If it's really important, cool. I'll talk about it. It's not important. Moving on. Because there's nothing of here to really give a flying fuck about. This guy ruined his own life. That's it. Over him being a small dude and the world's fault for making him small. I don't know. Some lame ass excuse like that. I don't give a fuck about his quote unquote made up depression either. It's fucking bullshitty ass excuse depression. How about that? Not falling for bullshit like that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't allow your insecurities to be your demise. It's really that simple. So people like this just love to spring it on the earth like they really, the planet itself did something. So now you gotta act like a fucking fool online just for attention. Anyways, guys and girls, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Ochako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!